Hello, I'm Kathy Newsom, the Mayor of Bay City and a longtime Tall Ships Celebration volunteer. I want to personally thank you for volunteering your time and talents to an event that means so much to our community and our region. It takes about 500 volunteers working an estimated 6,000 hours to make Tall Ship Celebration a successful event, but it all starts with just one person agreeing to help out. It all starts with you, and we thank you.
Hi, I'm Scott Ellis, the Director of Marketing for Bay Sail. Bay City's first Tall Ship Celebration event in 2001 was a collaboration between Bay Sail and the Bay Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. 2019 will mark our 7th Tall Ship Celebration Maritime Heritage Festival, and on behalf of Bay Sail's Board of Directors and the Tall Ship Celebration Planning Council, we thank you for supporting our efforts with your time and talents. Proceeds from this and future Tall Ship Celebration events support Bay Sail's programs and operations of Bay City's own tall ships, the schooners Appledore 4 and Appledore 5.
Hello, my name is Rob Clark, and I have been a supporter of the Tall Ship Celebration since the inaugural event in 2001. First as a journalist for the Bay City Times, and now as Director of Communications and Community Relations for Michigan Sugar Company, the presenting port sponsor of this year's Tall Ship Celebration. Michigan Sugar Company decided to make a significant investment in Tall Ship Celebration because the event has such a tremendous impact on our community and our region. In 2016, more than 100,000 people visited Tall Ship Celebration, and they came to Bay City and the Great Lakes Bay region from 38 states and 22 countries. When Bay City hosts a Tall Ship Celebration, we are literally welcoming the world to our doorstep and showing our community, our region, and our state in the most positive way. When people visit a community, especially when they travel great distances and stay in hotels, they spend money, and that generates significant economic impact. It's estimated that every Tall Ship Celebration generates more than $10 million for our local economy. That's an important investment that we at Michigan Sugar Company are proud to support. On behalf of the entire Michigan Sugar Company family, and on behalf of all of the sponsors of this year's Tall Ship Celebration, I want to personally thank you for the work you do as a volunteer to make our event so successful for so many people.
Tall Ship Celebration Bay City is part of a larger annual event produced by Tall Ships America called the Tall Ships Challenge. The Tall Ships Challenge rotates between the East Coast, the West Coast, and the Great Lakes. That's why Tall Ship Celebration in Bay City only occurs roughly every 3 years. The Tall Ships Challenge includes vessels from other countries, and because most of the participating vessels carry youth trainees, the U.S. Coast Guard designates the event a marine event of national significance. This designation makes it possible for vessels to carry trainees from other countries in U.S. waters, but it also increases the level of safety and security required of local communities. Your Planning Council works with a number of local, state, and federal agencies to create comprehensive security plans for Tall Ship Celebration. The Bay City Department of Public Safety, Bay County Sheriff's Department, Bay County Sheriff's Department Marine Patrol, Bay County Department of Public Health, Michigan State Police, DNR conservation officers, the National Weather Service, the FBI, U.S. Customs and Immigration Service, and of course, the U.S. Coast Guard, all join forces with the event's private security company to ensure the safety and security of visiting vessels, festival guests, and volunteers. When you volunteer for Tall Ship Celebration, you become an important member of our winning team. The interaction of our volunteers with festival guests, visiting crew, and Tall Ships America officials is one of the key things that sets us apart from other host ports. We are an award-winning event because of you and your efforts. You are often the very first interaction a visitor has with our community and our festival. A warm smile and a helpful response sets the stage for the experience people have with Tall Ship Celebration and Bay City. For example, the words, "That's not my job," have no place at our award-winning Maritime Festival. Instead, If you don't know the answer to a question, try responding with, "I'll find someone to help," or "I'll find an answer." There are many different roles for volunteers to play at Tall Ships Celebration, from setting up fencing ahead of time, to greeting guests on the deck of a ship, to helping a child build a miniature tall ship. They are all critically important jobs. As a volunteer, you will be assigned to a specific task at a specific location and according to a specific schedule. It is so important that you arrive on time with an enthusiastic attitude and ready to work. Please understand, though, when visitors don't show up as expected, it puts the whole system in jeopardy and makes it difficult or impossible for us to provide the positive and world-class experience our guests have come to expect. At this point, I'd like to share a special message with just a handful of you. To those people who sign up to be a volunteer for Tall Ship Celebration without really intending to show up, please don't. Registering to be a volunteer just so you can get a free t-shirt and sneak into the festival without paying for admission is stealing. It creates chaos when we have to cover the position we expected you to cover. It puts in jeopardy everything we have all worked so hard to achieve. So, if you are one of